119 years ago today, a star was born. Marion Morrison was born in Iowa, but moved out west for college where he both attended and played football for USC. Although he took on some small roles in 1928, it wasn't until 1930 for John Wayne to sweep the silver screen. That's right, Marion was the dude playing the dude, disguised as another dude. And when you hear his name, I bet the first thing that comes to your mind is a cowboy. I mean, the Western section literally comes right after John Wayne on Britannica. And honestly, that's kind of the problem. I'm not even talking about John's racist and homophobic past, or how Westerns create a permission structure for American imperialism. I mean, kinda? I mostly want to talk about what this history nerd Joseph McBride said, how history is constructed as myth. This is undoubtedly true, as I'm sure the first thing that comes to your head when you hear the word cowboy is some Hollywood figure, like John Wayne. However, that's the myth, as the history is a bit different. Despite the whitewashing you've seen on TV, 25% of cowboys were black, and apparently, the story of Nat Love plays out just like a John Wayne movie. Additionally, Native Americans are usually depicted as being uncivilized. For example, in the movie The Searchers, John Wayne shoots a Native American that's already in his grave, so that way he can finish the job. But this doesn't even take into consideration the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which, in reality, was a horrifying colonization effort pushed by President Andrew Jackson. Not only did we steal the land of the Native Americans, but we then forced them to colonize the West for us in what became known as the Trail of Tears. We thought the West was uninhabitable. It would make you less civilized and therefore, less white. Anyways, do you think the Native Americans would be happy to see you after you kicked them out of their home? Probably not. But even then, the Wild West wasn't as violent as Westerns make it out to be. Overall, Western movies can be fun, and many Americans have fond memories of John Wayne. But it's still important to separate myth from reality, whether that's in regards to the world or your heroes. And that's your history today.